Oh, that was a close one. This is the DeepSpace Seeker 35 analog drone with ELRS GPS built in. If you're just starting out FPV, this is the perfect beginner drone to upgrade to. This is DeepSpace newest drone, their 3.5-inch FPV platform, which I gotta say, looks pretty sweet. Look, the colors are pretty ironic, it's what I'm wearing right now, but this was not planned. This is how sweet the color is. So it comes in a really cool orange and carbon combo. This is an unboxing, first review of this drone to check it out. We're gonna be going through some of the features of this drone and seeing if this platform is for you. So let's get started. Firstly, I'm gonna remove the battery and we'll have a good look at the platform itself. So guys, starting with the exterior of the drone, this is DeepSpace 3.5-inch platform. It is using their dead cat frame style design, meaning that the propellers are out of shot. This is really useful for you cinematic FPV guys, those pilots that just don't want the props in shot. Looking at the carbon here, it is really nice carbon. It's using these bolts that stick out. Typically these sort of drones have flush bolts, but this one does stick out. This is really just for the rugged and durability. These are ultra strong bolts, meaning that you're not going to strip them. They're quality all around. Some other really good features of this drone is the TPU bumper guards. So I see here there are 3D printed guards protecting the arm. This is really good for protection when you're landing or just have some accidental bumps and crashes. Some other TPU features is the antenna mount at the back. And this antenna mount is holding both the video antenna and also the ELRS antenna mounted right at the bottom there. So that's a really clean combo that they've put. Another printed accessory is the action cam mount at the top. This is designed to carry like a small action camera, Insta360, maybe a GoPro. It's probably designed more for the light features of those, so nothing too heavy. Because it is a 3.5-inch, it won't carry those full-size ones, but it still has that here for those small action cameras. Underneath the mount is its GPS, which is tucked nicely, hidden behind here, which is a really cool and sleek feature of this drone. Talking about some of the specs of the drone, this is an analog FPV platform. I believe it's running an 800 milliwatt VTX. I will have to double check that. Nonetheless, this is a really powerful analog platform, probably suitable for enough to do your typical FPV freestyle flying. It's not designed for ultra long range. That's when you're going to be looking at the bigger platforms, but this is designed for your park flying, close range, and just having a bit of fun all around. Some other specs of this drone, it is using an ELRS 2.4. So standard these days, a really popular control system. And then this is its antenna at the back for the analog camera. Super important that you always have the antenna plugged in, connected, just to avoid burning out the VTX. At the front here is your analog camera. Again, this will only work with the analog system. So if you're using SkyZone goggles, Fat Shark goggles, or just any analog platform, this drone will work for you. Let's go check out the weight of this platform and also the arm thickness. So without a battery, it's gonna weigh 270 grams. That's a really good weight for this type of drone. Admittedly, it's not quite sub 250. 270 gram is, it's okay for this size platform. And then let's go check out the arm thickness as well. So I'll grab my caliper. It's about 4 millimeters. So again, 4 millimeters, that's a good all-rounder size for this type of drone. Usually with the bigger drones, you're gonna see anywhere from 5 to 6 millimeters. But again, because it is a 3.5-inch platform, 4 millimeter mark is a really good size arm thickness for this drone. If you're gonna crash, 9 times out of 10, it should be okay. Now let's open this drone up and check out all the inside specs. Awesome guys, we've opened up the drone. Let's have a look at the insides. Yes, sweet. So off the bat, let's start off with the core of this platform. This is running an F7 mini flight controller and a 40 amp ESC. So plenty of power for this size drone. It is a mini stack, which means it's 20 by 20 mounting. Smaller platform typically designed for smaller drones, but having that F7 flight controller and 40 amp stack means there's plenty of power and performance. At the back here, you do see the VTX size of it. I'm going to guess it's anywhere from 400 to 800 milliwatts. Again, plenty of power for, you know, everyday flying, park flying, in a car park. You're not going to get ultra long range. Two things being because it's not a high power VTX and also it's analog, but anywhere from about 200 to maybe 800 meters. If you're lucky, that's probably the sweet spot there. Again, depending on the flight environments and where you're going to be flying this thing. Tucked nicely is the capacitor, so it has a nice spot there, looks really secure. The power cable runs cleanly. This is using an XT60 connection, which is a standard size connector for drones that are 3-inch and above. And then also it does have the USB-C at the front here with an adapter to the side of the frame, which is really cool. And then also the camera right at the top. The GPS is tucked in right underneath here. It's a very clean drone. The wire management is super nice. They've put a lot of thought behind the ergonomics of this. And yeah, you're not going to have any problems getting to any of the parts if you need to configure anything or change any of the components down later on. Awesome guys, now that we've checked out the inside of the drones, which battery should be using for this? So this is running a 6S battery. This is a really high powered battery for this size drone. You're going to be using anywhere from about 1000 to 1300 milliamp batteries. So that's a sweet spot for this drone with the right weight and power to get the flight time that you need. So who is this drone for? This drone is designed for beginner FPV pilots, particularly because it is using the analog FPV video feed. If you're just starting out, you're coming from whoops, or you're looking to dive straight in, the 3.5-inch drone is no compromise. It's going to give you the same power and performance as a 5-inch drone, just on a slightly smaller platform, and it's that sweet spot between compact, speed, and a lot of fun. So guys, this drone is available from MantisFPV with worldwide shipping from Australia, but DeepSpace have been making really quality FPV drones, and you're getting no compromise with this. So you're getting all the features, all the benefits in that sweet price point, and you're gonna get a drone that gives you a lot of fun. So guys, if you're just starting out FPV and you're looking to upgrade to the next step, the DeepSpace 35 is the drone for you. It's a really sweet drone, all packed up in this little 3.5-inch platform. It's gonna offer you a lot of fun, great performance with no compromise. We'll see you in the air.